Hi guys, for today's video I thought that it might actually be fun. I don't think I've ever done this style of video before, but I just posted an empty house tour. Micah took you guys on a tour, so if you didn't see that video, I'll link it down below. It's pretty funny. Her commentary is hilarious. So I thought because yesterday I posted the empty house tour, I thought it would be fun to show you guys just like the realistic not empty house tour, like the aftermath of moving, and just kind of show you guys what's going on. I'll also quickly run through some changes that I want to do for each room because I have plans. And anyways, that's what I want to do for today's video. Hope you guys are going to enjoy this. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you guys what it looks like now that there's stuff everywhere. So like I mentioned, this is not at all an aesthetic video. This is simply to show you guys the aftermath of moving, so you can kind of see, you know, you can really see the house a little bit better when furniture's in it as opposed to when it's fully empty. So in the entryway, this is what I have going on right now, but I can see myself changing this in the future. This table was in the staircase in the last house. I obviously don't have stairs here because this is a one-story. So for now I put this here and it works because the door comes to like there. So unfortunately I couldn't put my real entryway table in the space because it's too long and it wouldn't fit. So anyways, I just kind of have decor pieces, random pieces everywhere, boxes everywhere, because like, you know, it's part of moving. In this little section, I have staged this tree. This tree was in my staircase as well, in the last house, but because it's a one-story and it has vaulted ceilings, like the ceilings are so tall that these smaller trees are just getting swallowed up. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but I have one over there in the corner and it doesn't look right, unfortunately, but we'll get to that. But I think this tree right here actually looks very nice. So this, I think, is definitely going to stay. In this room, this is my craft room. So right now it is completely crazy. If I'm being honest, this will be one of my last spaces as well to kind of get to, but I have my table there. They put that. I don't actually really know how any of this is going to be set up or styled. I have my extra rug there. So I think I'm going to definitely lay out the rug and then kind of like get this table in the center maybe. It just really depends because these rooms are very tiny. So to maximize space, it's almost better to like push all the furniture when you can up against the wall instead of like floating something directly in the middle. But we'll just have to play with it and see. Here is the bathroom, which Micah took you guys on. This is a really pretty bathroom. This floor is just gorgeous. Love all the handles, the huge mirrors, the fixtures, the window. And then, I don't know if Micah took you in here, but here's the closet. So I'm definitely gonna utilize this for a lot of my craft room items. So that's what's going on in here. When we step out back this way, here is my office. There's been an update. The rug is different. So the rug in my office is actually this rug. That was the rug that was in my office, but I knew I wasn't going to use it in there anymore. This is the rug that I got originally for my bedroom, and then during Christmas I switched them out. I don't think that this rug will work. I mean, we'll see if I'm gonna pull this rug off or not. But I am gonna go a more, I don't know, actually, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna take this vintage and keep it as is, or if I am gonna go modern farmhouse and just do like a horses kind of theme, but not vintage horses like I have. So it's really kind of up in the air right now. Yeah, so like the gold lamps, I would change. The furniture would remain the same. I would just change artwork. I would change the lamps. I would change the rug. And then the tree that was in my office, I actually ended up using it in the dining room, and you guys are gonna see that soon. But this is what my office looks like. All I basically did was set up my necessity of my Mac desktop, and then I guess Micah posted a video, so it's running. These were in my bathroom in the last house, but I just put them there. I don't know if they're actually going to sit there or what. So for right now, that's what's going on there. All right, over here, I'm very excited because this closet has officially become my pillow closet. I really, really needed a pillow closet. I love to do a lot of decorating, a lot of seasonal decorating, and it's so nice to feel like I have all of my pillows together in one spot, whereas they've kind of been packed away for certain seasons and certain holidays, and that gets kind of confusing. Like with red, as an example, I can use red for 3 different holidays for me personally: Christmas, 4th of July, and Valentine's Day. So it's nice for it not to be in a labeled box for like Christmas, if that makes sense. So I'm very, very excited about this closet. I'm not gonna lie. It's also kind of a game closet. So because it's directly across from the media room. And in the media room, this is actually going to get donated. It's just a mattress like topper. And then here's another one of my little trees. This was the tree that was in the dining room. But when I styled it in this dining room, it just, the ceilings, the vaulted ceilings ate it up, you guys. It just was not looking good in there. So I pulled it in here, but I also don't know if I want something green in here or not. I don't even know if I want to put up my movie posters, if I'm being honest. I'm considering a bunch of different options of just like putting up the TV. I think we're going to do a TV stand, although you can see that like there's not much space here. So we'd have to push these back, which we probably need to anyways. And there's room to push it all back. So I've already ordered one of these because I don't think this one would fit my TV. They also installed it in the completely wrong spot. I don't know what they were thinking, but the TV and the projector are supposed to go over there because that's why they put in the electrical outlets in the middle of the wall so that your TV or projector could go there and you wouldn't be able to see it. So I don't know why they did that, because they'd have to run the cord all the way diagonal there or diagonal here. Like and then you'd have to get an extension cord at that, because like look how high they put it. So it's like you'd have to get an extension cord because no TV cord is that long, but whatever. I don't know why they did that, but just to show you guys, here's what the media furniture is looking like so far. When you come in here, I have been filming like the whole setup and decorating of it. So that video is going to come out soon, but here is what is happening so far in the formal dining room. This piece was in the kitchen in the last house, but it just looks so much better here. I think the stems are nice and long, and it works. The artwork, I loved it in the last house, but it's just not gonna work for me here, and I do wanna go more modern farmhouse route. So I'm switching artwork. That's actually artwork that I ordered for my bedroom, but now I might be considering using it for here. I'll talk about that later. Here's my lamp. I don't think I'm gonna use this lamp here. I think I'm gonna do some artwork here, and then I'm just gonna like put a bunch of candles here, I think, and it will look really pretty. And then everything else is gonna remain the same. The furniture, this rug really works. I like this rug here, so I'm okay with that. And then here is the tree that was supposed to have been in my office, but it's an 8-footer, so it just looks so much nicer here. The only thing I'm gonna change out is that I'm noticing that the planter, it's just, I don't know, it's looking top heavy. So I think a bigger, wider planter will make it look a little bit better. So I'm gonna switch that out. These were in my dining room in the last house. You can definitely go back and watch all of those videos. I'll link them down below. I'm gonna relocate these somewhere else, or I don't know if I will end up using them here. Maybe I will, because in the dining room, they were like framing the big picture, the big canvas or tapestry thing that I had going on. Okay, I I also ordered some new curtains, and I'm so excited because I ordered the same curtains I had in my favorite house. I'm just gonna call it my favorite house. We'll know moving forward that that means it's the house I shouldn't have sold before moving to Florida. But in that house, if you guys remember my curtains, they were like a white creamy velvet. I ordered those same curtains for here because these were the ones that were here. I'm not doing this gray look at all, and they're also short. I'm not a fan of that. Also, I'm realizing that they didn't install. Oh man. They did not install these curtain rods the right way. I don't understand. Okay. The way to make a room look bigger, I just have to say this. I mean, obviously there's no rules, but if you want a window in your house to look bigger, you cannot block it with a curtain. You need to the end of the curtain needs to sit here, not there. Not that it has to. That's just an interior design tip. And it's just the proper way to frame a window because it makes the room look so much larger and you actually get more lighting. So, but look, like, oh man, I don't know if I'll be able to fix that, but whatever, neither here nor there. And then we have this area. So this is where I pulled the entryway table and I was styling it the same exact way that I did with like my hey y'all sign and everything. And then that's when I was just like, no, it's not fitting the vibe of this house. So here's what I'm gonna do instead. For now, this is gonna go in the garage. I'm keeping it because I love this piece. Maybe in the future, I'll pull for it in a different home. So this whole thing is gonna go. This Pottery Barn mirror, however, is gonna remain. I'm gonna put it in the entryway because I do think that the mirror works, but everything else is gonna just kind of get tucked away. But on this wall, what I'm gonna do instead of doing a table, I've got these mirrors, and these two mirrors I bought from Amazon, and I had them in my master bedroom in this previous house. I had them basically behind my nightstand, so my nightstand was covering up like half of it. That's how I had it styled. I saw someone on TikTok style their bedroom like that. They use these exact same mirrors. I really liked it, so I ordered them. But I don't think they're gonna work in my master bedroom, and I'll show you guys why. So they're kind of like free for me to use, and I love just like it just has that industrial look, you know, this really thin edge, this black trim. I have 2 of them, but I'm thinking, what if I do 4 of them and I mount them on the wall? I think that would really give it a very nice, excuse me, like modern farmhouse look. So I just need to order 2 more from Amazon. I might end up doing just 3 mirrors. So I don't know. I need to move this out first. And then basically what I'm going to do is like this. They're not going to be, wow, this is like so heavy. Hold on. Just like imagine it like this. They're going to have that much amount of space between each one, and they're going to be flushed to the wall. So just kind of imagine that. So I'm really excited that 1, I have a newfound purpose with those, and 2, I think that it's the perfect solution. And I'm gonna have a wider traffic pattern. This does stick out a lot, and let me tell you, this is literally touching the back wall. I know it's not functional, that chair, but I really like these chairs. It's really just the table. It's just, I guess, wasn't really designed so much for entertaining, and I'm okay with that because if I'm being honest, this is more of just decor rather than us sitting down and using it. But yeah, so anyways, that's that. As you can see, I've got a lot of boxes going on. All of this is donation. You guys, as I'm opening up boxes, I am taking this time to really go through everything. So all of the boxes I've gone through so far, More boxes. These are like trash. And here is the living room. So as you can see, I am styling this fireplace pretty much identical to how I styled in the last house. I really love it. There's not anything that I want to change about it. The only problem, obviously, is that this chair does block a lot of it, but I'm also okay with that. I like how cozy and how so much smaller this house is. I really have always loved larger homes. I've always loved 2 stories. But this last house was the biggest home I've ever lived in. It was like 4,600 square feet. And I love a big house. Like, I've seen, like, I get it where people are like, oh, but that's just for 1 person or 2 people. Why do you want such a big house? I personally don't care. If 1 person wants to have a 30,000 square foot home for themselves, like, more power to you. Do you, be happy. But I think that I just love a smaller, cozier space, at least this point in my life. I think this house fits us so well. I forget what square footage this is, but it's like 3,000. And that is huge already. 3,000 square feet is huge. For Texas, for like Dallas suburban homes, I would say 3,000, 2,000 to 3,000 is probably like the average. But 4,600 square feet was just simply too much for me. And anyways, so I'm okay with the fact that this chair is kind of like blocking that in a sense. And then I've styled all of my candles, my same artwork. This artwork really is like, this is it. This is what I love. I'm definitely gonna go for a lot of like countryside landscaping like this. So all of my artwork is going to match. And I've got my table here, I've got my lamp here. I need to run it to here, but I'm waiting for my rug. I've been searching for a rug, you guys, long before I moved in. I've already been like planning how I wanted this house to look, but I just found one yesterday. It's taken me a long time to kind of like settle on one. I also ordered some really exciting pieces for this living room as far as the pillows go. So the pillows are all gonna get changed. They're not gonna be white. I am gonna pull for the brown. I'm not gonna pull for this navy. And there's gonna be some really good updates in this living room, but it is very tight and cozy. Micah and I love it. For now, Loki's bed is over here. Look at his toys. And then this wall, I'm not sure what to do, so comment down below and let me know your thoughts. So here's another example of an item that I don't know what to do with in this house. This like arch mirror was in my staircase as well. And originally I was like, oh, let me put this in my bedroom. It can still go in my bedroom, I'll show you guys. But I thought, why not put it out here? But as you can see, that tree is very underwhelming. That was the same tree that was in my kitchen nook in the last house, but that tree's got to get moved out right now because I just need something bigger. I have found something really cute that you guys are gonna love, and it's like huge. So I can't wait for that tree to come in, but I'm thinking like artwork here, but what, I don't know. What do you guys think? Should the mirror come here maybe and then do artwork there? And do maybe like a set of 4, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and like split up the artwork like that. I think that might give it some like visual interest instead of like being one single huge piece, because it's gonna be one single huge piece there, one single huge piece there. And I'm thinking, should I move this here and then do like the artwork there? Look how cute Loki looks. So I knew when I first walked this house, I was like, okay, is there a proper section for my little kitchen table? And I'm thinking, yes, this might seem awkward because it's right in front of the door, but if I didn't have this there, then it'd be like this weird, empty, huge space. So I actually really like it. I'm not upset by it at all. Once again, I really do think it has the coziest vibe, but I think with the tree, move this there, artwork here, and then some different, like this was my original, that's gotta go. I think I'm gonna do something a little bit more elevated. But other than that, maybe an update to the rug. I'm also gonna do outdoor furniture, and I'm gonna do something really cool that I didn't even know honestly existed with a TV, because I do wanna put a TV outside, but I also don't wanna mess with like mounting it on the brick and touching the brick and doing any of that. So I actually found a really interesting way to have a TV outside. So I can't wait for you guys to see that. And this is what the kitchen is looking like. It was a mess. Wait till you guys kind of like start seeing these videos. Micah, what are you doing?
Looking at myself on your TV. I was like, girl,
oh my gosh, you know what I thought of? You know what I thought of this morning? You know what we need, what haul we need to do? Makeup and books. Remember when we used to do that when you were in high school?
You keep saying we should do it, but we don't do it.
Well, we're always moving. What do you want me to do?
I'm waiting on
I'm always busy packing and unpacking.
I'm waiting on you, girl.
Wouldn't that be fun? Wait, we have to do movies
I got
too.
a gift card.
Makeup, books, and movies.
You gotta see Dune, girl. 'Cause I want to see it again.
I know, I saw your video reaction. You were speechless.
I still am. It was so good.
Okay, so this is the kitchen, and let me tell you, I've made massive progress because the bar stools couldn't even go there. It was just a lot. But here's my question. What do you guys think of the white bar stools here? Yes, with the white furniture, I can definitely see it, but I've seen pictures of a kitchen with like a blue island and ash or oak cabinets, and the color they chose was to match those. Not black, not white, but the ash color. And I really want to do that. My only problem is this color is incredibly difficult to match up because you can't tell in photos online. There's beige, there's just like different wood colors, and I don't know. I think the little bow ties are also throwing me off. It's making it look more sweeter and more like, I don't know. I feel like there's little elements here that I need to like fix. I know it's as simple as like a little bow tie, but it's just not, it's not the vibe I want to go for. I think this has more of a shabby chicer feel rather than a modern farmhouse feel, but let me throw up a picture of some bar stools that I found on Amazon. The only problem is there's like 3 different colors going on with it, and I don't know if it would make it look too busy. But I don't know. If you have any suggestions on where I could find bar stools that are that color, that's ultimately I think what I want. I know the white doesn't look horrible. I think if I fixed the cushions and I removed the bow ties, it would be better, or even like remove the cushions period. Like we don't have to have them. I think it would like, because all these little details do make a difference. Like, see that to that? You know, I don't know, that definitely could be an option, but let me know what you guys think. These 3 boxes are donation. I'm hitting it, and I'm hitting it hard. So when we walk in, this is what's going on. This room did not look like this at all. Like when I tell you I slept tucked in a corner, because I had everything rumpled up in sheets, towels, clothes everywhere, mountainous, and I slept on a little pile. And just to kind of give you guys this 360 view, this morning, you couldn't get to these windows. There were boxes piled high. I couldn't get to them to like do the blinds, and I got through every single box. Loki's kennel, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this situation quite yet. I wanna do a seating area here. I think that would be really pretty. But Loki is a very massive dog, and he loves his kennel. He loves his kennel. So, I don't know what I'm gonna do, y'all. I actually considered getting like a super cute kennel. I'll throw up a picture of one I found on Etsy. The only problem is they don't make them for extra large dogs, and Loki has to be able to stand up and turn. Dogs have to be able to stand up and turn around in a kennel. If they can't do that, the kennel's too small. So they don't make those cute little houses, because if they did, I would put that house actually over here. I would probably put it like right in that area, and that would be super cute for Loki to like sleep in. I've considered maybe finding a carpenter or somebody, see if they can custom make it. This bulky traditional kennel, I just can't. I don't know. but Loki loves his own little space. But for now, that's what we're doing. Also, there is a mat. I ordered a mat from Amazon. It's a kennel mat, and his kennel's sitting on top of it so it doesn't scratch the hardwood floor. So the kennel's sitting on that, and then he got all new stuff. If you didn't watch the Loki haul, look at him with his shark. He loves his shark. Okay. First of all, let's just address the TV, because obviously, like, you can't see that when you're laying from here. Like, the TV being, you can't see the TV. And I'm not gonna put the TV there. I think that would just look really bad, and I just don't want to do that. So this piece is gonna remain here because it makes sense. It fits the length of the wall. This piece is gonna remain there because it makes sense and it fits the length of that wall. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this TV to here, but I'm gonna mount it and I'm gonna put it on a swivel. And that way, when I'm done watching it, I swivel it back and it goes flush up against the wall. And then when I'm in bed, I can just grab it and turn it towards me and I can watch it. I decided to put the TV on this wall instead of this wall. That way when you walk in, like let's say you come in this way, you don't walk into seeing a TV, you know? That way the TV's like hiding right here and it just kind of like stays out of the way. I think visually and maybe like as an interior design element, I think it would just be so much nicer hiding back here. And so that's gonna give me a chance to do some styling on this dresser. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, like I mentioned, I'm thinking of 2 chairs, a table, and some nice like tall, a vase and some tall like stems, green stems will look super lovely. I'll throw up some pictures of but my biggest thing right now also is simply the bed. The bed, the lamps. I like the rug. I think the rug is definitely working. I also ordered some new bedding from Amazon. I ordered something with green in it, so I might be switching out the browns for green, but I don't know, we'll see. I could end up returning that bedding as well, but I think something about these lamps aren't working here, and I think the size of the headboard being this short it's just not making it look as luxe as I think that it could. And originally I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this brown bed. I showed you guys in an Amazon haul. I thought brown would look really pretty, but it's a dark brown. And then I'm like, okay, these light wood floors with dark brown, I just don't think it's gonna work. And then I was just like, oh, this bathroom also has like gray tones. There's like gray, not that I'm trying to force everything to be this house because I obviously don't own it, but I still think, I mean, I don't know. I think the lamps for sure got to be updated. I think this brown bedding's got to get updated. But something about this bed. Should I do a black bed with a taller headboard? Should I do another white bed but with a different white bed with a taller headboard? I think a little bit of a taller headboard will make this look a lot better. Also, that artwork that I showed you in the dining room, I actually bought for this room. I was gonna do this massive piece of artwork right here. But then I kept looking at this wall and I was like, you know what? I don't know if I want to mess with this board and batten wall and hang up something. Like, I'm not even gonna nail anything in there because I don't wanna mess it up because that's not something that's an easy fix. Now, let's go into my bathroom because, girl, it's a mess. Okay? I'm actually planning on doing a whole, update and clean with me all in one. So I'm very excited about this video. I'm getting new curtains. I'm getting a vanity stool. We're getting some bath mats. And we're getting some really cute things for the shower. Stay tuned because you guys are going to love what I'm going to do in there. Micah's gonna do the same concept in her shower too, so I can't wait for you guys to see it. But, so I have to admit, a part of me is not, I mean, this was all like me putting stuff everywhere. Like as I was coming in, I put stuff and just was like, okay, there's, whatever. And then I was like, should I just clean it now or clean it on camera? Because I feel like that would be so satisfying. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a clean with me and a decorate with me all in one. So that's gonna be coming soon, probably next weekend. The moving aftermath with furniture tour of the new house, just so you guys can kind of like see what I'm doing, what my thoughts are. Definitely need your help on these areas, like the bar stools. What do you think? If you know where to get bar stools that color, let me know. Like I checked Wayfair, I checked Overstock, I checked Walmart, Target, Pottery Barn. I really didn't find anything. Let me know what you guys think about that back wall. And yeah, I don't know. But that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.